Welcome to John Makes Beats, where John makes beats. I'm your host, Dag Gummit, and today we're gonna play the Summit. We're gonna play it into the Octatrack and try to make a beat with these three things. The third being the chroma console, this pedal that I just can't get to do this. It's kind of like a lowrider thing we got going on here. We're gonna go over to the keyboard and mess around with some presets, and hopefully we can get something going. This synthesizer has a lot of sounds like that. And as you know, those are the kind of sounds I like. This is a cool sound. That's that kind of alien shit that I like. That's really dope. I gotta find a progression that I want before I start recording. I kind of like the idea of like these imperfect, chaotic, like little chords. They kind of almost sound like they're afraid to come out. That's dope. Okay, so let's start recording that. So now we have these little things. Yeah, this is great. So I'm gonna start slicing this up. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like animation here. This feels alive. There's a lot of potential here. Instead of like something that's kind of like mousy and sort of small, we can sort of affect the dynamics to make it more of something that's kind of like the main idea. All right, I think we have enough. There is something here, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna start by throwing up the distortion a little bit. It's already kind of fire. For the second effect, we're gonna bring in a compressor. And then between the filters, I mean, that's cool. I like that progression a lot. So let's start plugging that in. So now we're just taking these traps and we're just putting them on the grid. All right, let's bring some drums in. Let's bring in a snare. So we get these drums all working together. We're just trying to get everything to meld together. Those drums are tasty right there. All right, we're gonna play on this. Let's rip this shit up. All right, we're gonna do that. Let's record this bass line. And we're gonna put that on track 4. So with the bass line, some of the low mids are a little bit too out there. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take the filter and I'm gonna clamp down on it, but I'm also gonna put it through a distortion. So it's gonna kind of create its own new top end for the bass line. That actually sounds pretty nice to me, so we're gonna keep it like that. And now let's keep moving. We're gonna keep recording layers. Let's turn on the chroma console, get some interesting stuff. Okay, simple. All right, we got that. Now we're gonna save that as glass or bowls, maybe bowls. I'm gonna put that on track 5. Ooh, that's like microtonal, I love it. That's crazy, I love that, let's do that. I'm starting to like this. So now we have it like this. So we're gonna create a second portion of this song. So kind of just like a second part that has a little bit more of a definition where everything's not kind of blending in with each other. So if I could find something that plays nicely with the bass and these sort of like glass bowl sounding chords, then we'll have a good B section, I think. All right, this is a good sound. We're gonna go with this. All right, I gotta come up with a good like little melody. It'd be cool if I started off kind of on the bass and then just went up. I'm gonna open up that filter as we play. I think that'll give it the dynamic I'm looking for. And that is on track 8. On the B section, I want it to be loud. Tracks 7, 6, and 1 are gonna be the opposite. So when we switch over to the B side, 7, 6, and 1 are gonna be muted. All right, we're going to record this to tape. A lot of fun making this track. At first, I didn't know where it was gonna go, but a lot of those situations and those sessions tend to be some of my favorite ones because I'm just sitting there thinking, where do I take this to make it hit the way I want it to hit? And I always end up finding something that kind of pulls everything together. And those are those magic moments that really keep me coming back to the studio and keep doing this. I really loved using the Octatrack today. You know, I've been using the MPC a lot lately, but I mean, every time I pull this out, it reminds me why it's my favorite sampler. The Summit, you know, Wavetable can give you a lot of cold, digital 80s sounding sounds. I know a lot of beat makers are trying to, you know, stay within like the warm tones of analog recording, but it's all about how you layer your situation. You can make anything sound good if you pair it with the right sounds. And I find that wavetable synthesis is actually very inspiring for me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you want to hear more of these tracks as well as this track, you can join the Patreon where you get access to, I don't know, all the music that I make on this channel as well as some extra stuff. And you can also be a part of the live streams in which I film all these episodes. I actually have, you know, a nice group of people here with me today. Other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.